Mm. Okay, you guys, I might have been officially live on YouTube. How cool. How cool is that? So first I was trying to go live on my iOS. I really cannot understand what people see in iOS. Yeah, like I can't understand. Because I'm like, okay, so since my Android is my basic phone, and I was like, okay, sometimes when I'm going live on TikTok, I like to use this. So my basic phone can be available for me to use. So I was like, okay, I'll try going live on YouTube today. No, I wasn't even planning this. Like seriously, this wasn't a planned thing. I just finished the things I had doing this morning. I had a shower and I'm like, wait a minute. I could just try what YouTube live is like, right? And I'm like, first instinct, my iOS, you guys. This thing, mm-mm. The options I got from my Android, like, I don't know what people see in iOS. Mm. So yeah, here I am on YouTube, going live for the first time, and I kind of, yeah, not expecting no one, but if I'm able to catch someone, I thought I would do a question and answer session. I'll have my earset on so that my voice can stay connected with the phone. That's more like it. I wish people were watching so I could ask if people can actually hear me. So I'm just lounging at home. I finished my morning duty and I just want to take this time to just relax without feeling any guilt. Hi, there's one person on my life. Actually, when I decided just a few minutes ago that I was gonna come live, I did not expect that someone would join my live. Actually, yeah, I must confess, 3 persons. Oh no, that is amazing. I just wanted to try and see what YouTube live is like, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go live. If I happen to catch people, I am gonna answer questions. So while I am on live, you can ask me any question. Yes, you can. If you're on my live right now and you have any question, I hope so. So if you're here, please, can you just a hi, a hello, or just a thumbs up? I need to know if people can hear me. Can you people hear me? This is actually my first time on here. It's actually my first time on YouTube live, so I'm kind of really don't know what to expect. Well, I told myself I was gonna do this anyways because I finished, like I said, I finished my morning duties and I just wanted to sit down and scroll without feeling guilt. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just do YouTube live and see what YouTube live is like. And if there are people who come on my live, I would like to answer your questions. Like, I haven't been on my channel for some time. It's been dormant for some times. And I know that people have questions that they want to ask. They have things they want to know. They want to ask ask a lot of questions, right? So while on live here, if you have any question, please send your question. I am going to answer it honestly. Thank you. I wish YouTube allowed music because this feels boring. I would have loved to be playing music on the background, but in the absence of that, welcome to my live. In case you see me for the first time, my name is Naima. My name on here before was Naima Margaret. I never use my surname on my socials. I just use my two names on my social. Sometimes I use just one, but I've just changed my name to Naima Parks. I got married, guys. I know I never ever came here to say I got married. Yes, I got married about almost 3 years now. Almost 3 years now. Thank you for the like. Someone liked my like. Almost 3 years now I got married, and I've had this channel long before I got married. And I remember I was in a relationship that I showed a bit of it on this channel, but it didn't last, and that was a mistake on my part. So I took a few videos down, and yeah, I got married, but I decided I was gonna keep it everything hush hush. And before I put anything on my social, I was already married and stuff. Before any other thing show on my socials, I was already married and living with my husband. I married, I relocate. I'm living in a different country now, and I know if you guys are attentive to the things I post, a lot of people must have already know where I live right now. Yeah, so my life has changed so much since the last time I started being active on this channel. I For a couple of reasons that kept me away from my channel was life was so busy and so hard. I faced so much disappointment. A lot of things that just put my mood down. A lot of things happened that I wasn't able to just, yeah, things that I just needed a break. It's life happens. So a lot of things happened in my life that I feel like I needed a social media break. So I was on a long break on all my socials. So I feel like people are allowed to take some time for themselves, right? Sometimes when I see people who are on heavy on social media, and when they are going through everything, they're still there and just navigating like nothing. I'm like, I have high respect for them because I don't know how to do it. I really know how they are able to go through tough times in their life and still smile on camera. I'm not big on pretense. I can never live my life like that. If I have to come on here to say things or to create content when I am not mentally sound or things are not really going well in my life, I am that person that is just going to say whatever is not going on well in my life. And you know how life is. Over time, people start to hold you to that version of you that they knew and never want to move on from the things that they know about you. So I feel like people like me who are really very conscious about things like that will rather want to stay away because we keep learning, right? It's life. We just keep living, keep experiencing, and keep learning. And sometimes people that know a certain version of you want to hold on so bad to that version of you that they know even though you've moved past that version, they find it difficult to move past that version of you and embrace the version of the person that you're trying to become. So some people like us who are that sensitive to how people operate, how the society works, can sometimes just feel like, I don't want to put my mess on social media. I don't want people to hold me to this, right? Just don't want to put those vulnerable moments on social media. But in a way, I would love it. So I have told myself now that sometimes I'll be creating some content like that and just leave it on private. For me, I would like that kind of documentation to go back to look at me at that moment, what I thought, how my life was going, how I navigated. But for the public, sometimes I do not have any problem with the public saying that, but I have a problem with people holding on to that version of you that you're trying to move past from. So that will be my only problem. I do not want people to hold me back on a version of me that I am now above or I am no more living, because we all have version of us that we are trying to do without, or we all just do have seasons of our life that life happens, right? But while I'm on this life, I am somebody that is very straight to the point. If you have any question for me, I will answer your question honestly. Where I have been, how I have navigated my life, my marriage life. I do not think, I don't know how to put this. There was a time somebody asked me, then I was 2 years into marriage. I'm almost 3 years, not 3 years yet. I was 2 years into marriage, and someone asked me, so how is marriage? What would you tell people about marriage? I was like, I didn't think, and I still do not think I am in that place to talk about marriage. Or maybe I just feel like marriage is not a one size fits all, right? So I would not want to be in that place to be dishing marriage advice, because marriage is unique to everyone. Just as you are unique, as you are you, when you find a partner, that version of yourself that you give to your partner, or that version of your partner that is given to you, makes your union unique. So I really do not like answering questions on that regards, right? Because yeah, marriage is unique to everyone, and everyone approach things differently. And I feel like, yeah, marriage is marriage, relationship is relationship. It's customized to your needs. And if you find someone that is yours and willing to stay with you, you can make the most out of it. Marriage is a blessing, but I still don't think I'm in a position to be telling people, oh, don't do this or don't do that. Or, I'm certainly not that person. But I will answer a question about my marriage honestly, my own marriage honestly. However, marriage is unique to everyone based on what anyone is looking for in their marriages, because people look for different things in marriages, and I think it's a contract. So based on what you're looking for in your marriage, and yeah, that is that. So if you have any question for me, I will be really, really glad to answer your question, you guys. I'll be so happy to answer your questions if you have any question for me. Mm. And thank you so much, you guys, for just checking into my life. And thank you so much for the person that liked my life. This is my first time on here, so I really do not even know how to look at people that are on my life or interact with them. I just wanted to see what YouTube live is like. So I don't even know how to community. Okay, I'll check community. Live chat. Okay, everything is on. Participation mode, anyone. Oh wow, I live that anyone can participate. So live chat, it's on. Everything is on. So you guys, you wanna send me message, you wanna ask me question, you wanna check in with me to see how I'm doing. I'm just lounging around the house. I finished my morning duties, and I still have something I will do later on, but I just wanted to scroll without guilt right now. And yeah, I thought, why not try what YouTube Live is like? So maybe I'll schedule a live where people can come ask me questions. Honestly, I will do that. So people in my community will know that, okay, she's gonna be live on so day, and we can bring all our questions to ask So maybe I'll schedule that, or I don't know when that is gonna be. I don't know when that is gonna be because um, my husband will be back home soon, and when my husband is home, we just like to take. Yeah, we don't like to rush ourselves. We just like to leave. So right about now, I really cannot say it's gonna be. I'm very busy tomorrow and next. I don't know if that is gonna be possible by next week. So you guys, you wanna take this chance to ask me question, ask me anything. If you have known me for some times when I was Nana Margaret and now Nana Parks, and if you wanna ask me anything, if there's anything you wanna know about me, please ask away. And it's gonna be direct question, direct answer. There's no thinking about it. I'll answer you honestly. And yeah, that is it. I think that I might be coming live on YouTube often because yeah, this feels good. But I will just have to make it like something that people can participate because just me, it's kind of, I don't know, maybe I haven't done it before. Or maybe next time I will come on live, I will talk about why, the reason why I left my channel for some times and why I am back, expectations and all. So maybe I'll be live next time to talk about that because I feel like people want to know, especially people that has been on my channel for some times, they want to know. So maybe I'll schedule a live that I'll come talk about, give a recap of my life from maybe 2021, yeah, 2021, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh my gosh, almost 6 years. Wow, almost 6 years. Yee. Yeah, so next time I'll be live to give a recap why I left my channel, the things that happened to me, and why I was in a space that I was in. I was in a very bad space, but that was over. That was over some years back, but I still didn't find it. I still didn't find the zeal to return to active socials until recently. And you all know how YouTube works. It's hard to try to come back. The little progress you make is just done. But this time around, I am going to give it my best, and just because I'm trying to change. I'm just trying to make a difference with my life. I'm trying to do things and see it to the end, right? So this is why I'm back on this channel. It took me a lot of contemplation. You all know it's not hard to just go open a new channel and start doing things. But I told myself, yeah, I was gonna go revive my old channel and make sure I pick it up from there. But otherwise, sometimes just rebranding and starting afresh feels easy, feels less judgmental, feels safe. But I've told myself I'm gonna confront everything without running away from any. That's why I'm back on this channel. I am going to confront it. I am going to answer your questions. I am going to talk about everything that happened in my life, how I've been able to navigate my life. It's just life, right? Lives are ups and downs. And there's been a season in my life that things were not really going well for me, that I felt like a failure. I felt like a lot of things were not just for me. Yeah, but it's also very important to take time to heal. I took a very long time to heal. I took a really long time to heal. And I was very unapologetic about my time of healing because you need to understand your emotions, you need to understand how to take care of yourself, how to take care of your mental health, how to navigate life. So I took a really good amount of time to heal. And I was very unapologetic about the time that I took away. And now I feel ready to be back. I feel very ready to be back. And doing things on social media. I am approaching life differently because I'm able to see things differently. So I am really definitely approaching life differently. The things I used to take for granted, the things I used to do wrong, unknowingly and knowingly, and all of that, I'm putting it into consideration, my relationship with people and everything. So this is a new version of me on this channel. I have taken a whole lot of time to sort myself out, to heal, to make sure that I am whole, I am the best version of me. So that's why I'm back now, because I feel like I have healed. I am now in the era that I can talk about things that I couldn't talk about 2 years ago. I am now in the era that I've seen those things as lessons. I have learned my lessons, and I can comfortably talk about those things and just give people pointers, because sometimes you don't have to experience everything in life. There are things that you just have to learn from other people's experience. So after everything I've experienced in recent times, I have looked at life differently. I have approached life differently. And most importantly, I am healed. I am whole. I can comfortably talk about the things that I would not talk about 2 years ago. So I am in that position in my life that I feel like I've done a lot of work on me, and I am ready to take the world by storm again. So I am not going to stress this live because it wasn't planned at all. I just wanted to see what YouTube live is like. But after now, I'm going to schedule a live that I'll talk about the things that I went through and why I shy away from the society. I took a break from all my socials to heal, and it was one of the tough moments of my life. I used to think I've seen things, but that moment of my life really humbled me. And most importantly, I am healed now. I am whole. I am a version of myself that I really love to embrace too. Thank you so much. I didn't expect to see anyone on this YouTube live, but I am so happy that you guys showed up, and thank you so much. I love you all, and see you next time.